So, good evening. Hi, good evening, everyone. So, today's topic is quite interesting. It's about email. Yeah. I'm going to continue my previous session, which is not last week. It is last 2 weeks regarding email. Because back then I shared more about segmenting, how to segment your email, which one is better for segmenting, whether it's focusing on demographics, whether it's focusing on the income level or education level, and so on. Now, let's add into those segmentations, but more focusing on automation. What do I mean by automation? It means like now it's time for you to set up one time, and then it will go forever. It doesn't say forever, lah, but it will go for a really long time unless you made a change. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to give an introduction a bit about today's topic. And yes, today will be a little bit more practical and hands-on because I'm going to introduce you to few tools regarding email marketing. But of course, the tools that I will share today is more free tools, lah. So you guys can follow and use it according to what you want. And also we share some free codes because these tools, some of it you need to pay, but I do have a free codes that you guys can use to not pay. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think it's a good time to start. Hi, my name is Hafiz. I'm your trainer for tonight. It's only 1 hour, yeah, don't worry. So now we move to email automation. Okay, but before we proceed to email automation, it is recommended when you already, it is recommended for you to go through previous class or previous video, because by going through that class, by going through that video, you will have more understanding regarding email marketing. Your knowledge regarding email marketing will be stronger, and then it's more easier for you to catch up. So, as usual, man, I want to share about something I usually will share more in a layman term first, because eventually we will go there. Eventually we will reach there, the complex method and so on. But let's start with the basic one. I want you to consider email automation, since we're going to talk about automation tonight. It's like having a helpful assistant who will send out email for you. So without you having to do it every time. So now you have a robot or you have an assistant that will help you to send an email. So it's a way for businesses or anyone or marketer or doesn't matter, who sends a lot of email, to set up a systems that automatically send out messages to people. So these messages can be a thing like welcome email, when someone sign up for your newsletter, or reminders about appointment, or special offers that eventually you want them to make a purchase. So this is what we call offer. Okay, yeah, great. Yeah, okay. So these tools, the one that I'm going to share to you, of course, there are a lot of other alternatives, and some of it probably is more fancier compared to this one. But the one that I will share you, of course, number one, the criteria, the one that I'm looking for is, number one, is free, so everyone can follow. And second, it's easy. So the tool that I will share, I strongly suggest you use it. Really useful because it saves a lot of time and make sure that people get the right email at the right time. It's like having a smart system that take care of your email tasks, making life easier for both businesses and customers. So if you're wondering why you should automate your email, you say, I have an admin, I have a team that can all do all of this job. Probably I will say number one is time and resources. If you still wondering why you should go for this option, probably some of you have an admin, some of you have a whole department team just to send an email. So probably I would say time and resource efficiency. Because when you automate your email, it definitely will save a significant amount of time and resources. Because if you ask me, once you set up, they run on their own. So allowing your staff who is doing that to focus more on other tasks. If you ask me, probably focus more on more productive tasks. This automation means that email are sent out without needing manual input for each one, making the process more efficient. Number one. Second, probably I share two points. The one why I want to highlight the automation of email: consistency and reliability. Imagine, yeah, you want when people sign up for your course, or when people sign up for your newsletter, you want exactly 1 hour or probably 1 day after they sign up, you want them to receive an email. Okay, it is doable. I mean, if 10 people sign up for your newsletter, probably if you want to do it manually, it's doable. But what if 1,000 people sign up? What if 100,000 people sign up? I mean, 100,000 people are probably not. I'm not sure with your levels, yeah, people in this class, but probably not here. But probably 100 people to 1,000 people. So yeah, that's probably the number. And if you want to send manually, one by one to these all 1,000 people, definitely the consistency will not be there, and I would say it's not more reliable lah, probably, because imagine you say after 1 day, and then in order for you to send all 1,000 messages, probably all 1,000 emails probably take a few more hours. And lastly, number three, why email marketing, according to the statistics, yeah, still bring money and still able to convert people, because it allows for personalization and targeting. These tools, modern email automation tool, they offer advanced personalization option. This means business, they can tailor their message based on customer behavior, preference, and previous interaction. This one I already shared last 2 weeks in email segmenting. Okay, today I will use this email marketing platform. There's a lot. There's a GetResponse, there's a MailChimp, there's a Sendinblue, and so on. For your information, the one that I heavily use is GetResponse. But that one is kind of expensive. I don't really like asking people to sign up for that lah, because yes, that's one of the best email marketing platform that I have used, which is GetResponse, but the price can be expensive, because if I'm mistaken, back then it's $600 a month, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the one that I use a lot. But of course, that one we use a lot. But if you're just getting started, and if you probably, if your database, yeah, I mean, if your customer list probably not more than 10,000 or 5,000, yeah, GetResponse, correct, Mr. Michael, GetResponse. That's one of the best. MailChimp also got there. MailChimp also there. But if your database is not more than 10,000, not more than 5,000, or not even more than 1,000, and then yeah, you can use this engine mailer. For information, this tool is a local company software. I mean, it's from Malaysia. We DMC also have a collaboration with this platform before. That's why by using this tool, I able to give you able to give you a code that probably can enhance your package by using this tool. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So today's not much regarding slide line. Yeah. I will try to focus more on hands-on. Okay, so as usual, if you don't have any account, you can click sign up now. Yes, don't worry. Signing up is not, I mean, they don't ask you to pay for signing up. So don't worry, it's free. Just sign up. But if you already have an account, you can click here. So take note, I just want to go here. I just want to click here. Yes, that if you're using free account, which is the one that I suggest you do now, you have 10,000 email per month. I mean, so imagine if your database is only 500 people, so you can send 20 email to each of them for free. If your database is 500 ringgit a month, and if you plan to send 20 email a month to them, so yeah, you can basically send an email for free. And this one limited to 500 emails daily. Do not worry. By using the code that I will share to you later, you can eliminate this. It means if you want to send 10,000 email a day, also can, no problem. I'm introducing a tool called Engine Mailer. Yes, there's a free option and there's a paid enterprise. If you look, they're going to charge you based on how many email you plan to send for a month. The one that I said earlier, for those who have 100,000 database, usually they go in for 1 million or 2.5 million emails. But now, definitely, we're not going to go there. 10,000 emails a month is very sufficient. Okay. Okay, now, yeah, if you don't have an account, please sign up. I already have an account, so I just click login. If I'm not mistaken, is this my account? I'm not sure because I create a lot of dummy account because I need to teach people how to use this software. Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay, so just sign up. I'll probably give you around 1 minute. But of course, take your time signing up. Always, of course, you also can do it later. Like I say, you have 10,000 email a month. A month, yeah, 10,000 email a month. So if your database, I'm not sure the sizes of databases that you have, but if you say, oh, my client probably around 500 people, and then yeah, 10,000 a month is very sufficient, 20 emails a month. Okay, now when you sign up, when you already reach this interface, I want you to go to billing. I don't ask you to pay. I don't ask you to pay. Don't worry. So when you go to billing, there will be an option and there will be a box here. There will be a box. So okay, for those who already sign up, when you go to billing, there will be a box here. Already use the code. If you haven't used the code, there will be a box here and they will ask for a code. This code basically give you no daily limit, because if you don't put in this code, yes, you still have 10,000 a month, but there will be a limitation of 500 email a day, which is very, if you ask me, very not enough lah. Usually 500 email a day is not enough. You know, I saying what the minimum is 1,000 email, 2,000 email, but depends. It depends on your needs. But having limitation is, not everybody likes limitation. So yeah, you can use the code that we share in your chat. Yeah, this is the code, DMC mailer. Yeah, for your information, well, it's not DMC property, but we do a collaboration with this company before. Okay, so yeah, we can give our students some free codes lah. Okay, so yeah, please use the DMC mailer. Just go to billing and there will be a box here. Type in your code and then yeah, the daily limit will be lift. And some of you probably are wondering, what if I don't have database yet? I plan to run a business. I plan to use email marketing. I don't have any database. So I cannot start with email. If that's your question, the answer is definitely no. If you don't have any email, emails if you don't have any email to consider as a database, now is your job to find a database. How to do that? You can use this too, no problem. So yeah, actually there's no excuses. It's whether you want or you don't want. Okay. Okay, yeah, all right. So now, okay, already share the code. The cost is in RM or USD. If you go to billing, if I'm saying it's in ringgit, but of course, probably they change it time to time. My apologies if it's in USD, but yeah. But if you plan to use, if you plan to use the paid version, please check. But for those, some of you want to use the free version, you can. You still get 10,000 email for a month. Yeah, but based on this, the price they show here, it's in US dollar lah, because if I'm not mistaken, back then it's in ringgit. Correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. But now they change it to US dollar. So if you want to send like 12,000 email a month, then it's $9. So definitely not very cost effective lah. 10,000 free, 12,000 just additional of 2,000 email. Then you need to pay around ringgit, 50 ringgit, like that. But usually people use this lah. I just want to give you a comparison, because I already shared about this before. I mean, in the earlier class of today, um, this is engine mailer, and they charge you based on how many email that you plan to send for a month. For example, like this is 20,000, 25,000 email, 200,000 email, and 500,000 email. And if you are wondering, is there any email marketing platform that you can send almost unlimited email with a certain price? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. This email marketing platform I use a lot. The name is GetResponse. Let me share you. This is their email marketing. So this is the email marketing platform that I use a lot, but it's quite expensive lah. They will charge you based on how many database that you plan to add into those platforms. For example, like 10,000. They charge you based on the size of contact that you have. Probably you want to put 10,000, and then I mean, if you look at this is in month. This is per month. Is there any annual? Let me check. It doesn't automatically calculate for annually, but it's month. That's why I say. Back then I used this, which is around 10,000. Sorry, I used 25,000 contact a month, and then it's around. Back then, if I'm mistaken, when it was way cheaper, it's around $600 a month. Yes, you're wondering why it's so expensive. Yeah, of course lah. Back then I was in agency, so we use a lot of this email marketing. And one of the best thing is, I don't know. If you ask me, I don't know how they do it, but their email is rarely go to spam and go to promotional. The email that I sent using this GetResponse before, most of the time go to the primary inbox. I don't know how they do it lah, but yeah, it comes with a price. Back then, I pay around 600 ringgit a month. Sorry, 600 ringgit a month for this. Sorry, 600 ringgit a month, not $600. 600 ringgit a month, around this price lah. As you can see, for 25,000 contacts. They will not charge you based on how many email that you're going to send, but they're going to charge you based on how many contacts that you want to put. Compared to this engine mailer, they don't care how many contacts that you want to put, but they only charge you based on how many email that you plan to send. Because if you go to their dashboard, and then yeah, they have this lah, the quota, which is email usage. I believe the investment worth it. Yes, definitely. I mean, it depends on how you use it lah. If you use it just for sending email, nothing, no return and so on, you might want to create your marketing funnel lah. Yes, correct. Nothing is free. But if you have some funnel, usually, I mean, at the end of the day, you want them to convert into paying customer. Yes, definitely, it's worth. Okay, coming back. Okay, coming back to the engine mailer. So the goal of today is to create automation email. So probably we start with the easy one. Okay, but before that, if you use engine mailer, you need to create what we call a container, or what we call email list lah. The term is email list lah, but usually to make it easier, I say container. So you want to make it container so that everyone that go into this container will receive your email. Simple as that. So everyone that go into this container will receive your email. So if you don't have this container, then the automation cannot start. Okay. So usually what I would suggest, you click subscriber, you go to categories. Okay, I just delete this just to give you an idea. So this is the container that we want to make. So I click add category. For example, the category I name it database, and subcategory probably a DMC database or DMChampion. DMChampion. Okay. You can add more subcategory, but I think this is enough for me. And then click add. Okay. So now I have what is it? The the container. Yeah, I have the container that whoever fill in this container will receive the automated email version. Okay, but now I have a container, but I don't have a tool, or I don't have a what they call mechanism to add people into this container. So now I want to create a form. How to create a form? Simple. Just hover your mouse to the form, click online form. Okay, let me delete this. Oops. I cannot delete. It's okay lah. I'll just create new online form. Okay. Then you name your online form. Probably I want to name it DMChampion form. It depends lah. You can name whatever form that you want. Okay, take note. This is the form name, DMC champion form. Probably I just remove the form. Okay, DMC champion. And then look at the right hand side. If you don't have the container, I mean, if you don't create the container just now, you will not see any option here. So that's why I emphasize you to create an email list, or what we call categories or database. So I click here, I click add. Okay, now whoever fill this form, their email, their number, or whatever they ask later will be transferred through to this container, or what we call to this email list. You can activate double opt-in. Double opt-in simply means when they fill in their name, when they fill in their email, the data not yet to be sent to you. The data will be sent to them first, asking whether they really want to opt in for this email newsletter or not. So if they choose yes, and then go for it. And if they choose no, yeah, you will not receive the data. And usually I will suggest this lah. If the email exists, show you override the existing data. Usually I say yes, because imagine, uh, yeah, at the end of the day, you're going to targeting the same segment of market, which is probably entrepreneur or so on. Probably this year they have one business, and they say uh, they say, okay, I'm selling shoe. Okay, I'm selling shoe. And next year they also filling in this same data. They use the same email, but the company is different probably. The reason why usually I suggest you to override, or to override the existing data, because you don't want to send the old one, because old one probably they're not going to open it anymore. Yes, probably the same email, but they use the different name and so on. So you want the updated version of your current customer. So that's why I suggest you to opt in for the override existing data. This one, if you want to prevent spam, but in this case, yeah, I suggest you to open it. But now, since I'm going to test it, so I'm not going to open this one lah, because more work for me lah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's simple. And then just click save next. Okay, now you choose a form. You can create your own form, or you can choose the preset one. Choose the preset one lah. Probably I think this one okay. What? No, not bad. I click get start. Okay. This one where you put it. It doesn't matter whether you want to put it in your website, or you want to place it. You want to send it through WhatsApp. Also no problem. Okay. Imagine. And now we are doing form. Take note, when it comes to form, usually there are two pages. One, the form itself, and second, the thank you page. Right. That's loading. Okay, just thank you. So this is where you say thank you for subscribing, or so on, so on. So this one, I don't want to catch out, or I don't want to disturb. What I want to catch out, or what I want to change a bit, is in the online form. Click online form. Okay, you see, this is Telegram. I'm not sure whether this is, yeah, close to Telegram logo lah. You can change it. If you want to change it, just click change image here. It's pretty much drag and drop lah. Probably I show once. Let me find image. Probably just a moment. Yeah, let me try to. FB. Okay, so probably instead of this logo, I want to change something like upload, click upload, then you change it to probably Facebook. So instead of using, yeah, you can use your company logo that is more, which or to be. Okay, this is too big. I don't like this. So probably I'm not going to use this. Let me use this. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So probably this lah. It doesn't matter. This is just an example how you can change your form. Of course, this depends on the design. You can click stay updated or give your email to get more news and so on. All of this, I leave it to you. It's more focusing on the form writings. But what I want, for example, right now, in this case, you can add more later. But in this case, right now, I want email only. So I want them to submit their email to me. So I think, okay, this is good enough. I think this is good enough. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Probably the button. Or if you want to add some more, for example, you want to add first name. Okay lah. I want to add first name. So I just correct it. First name. So first name and email. I think this is sufficient. Okay, then I click save and next. Okay, done. After you satisfied, after you satisfied, you look at the form that you created, you can click preview, and then it will come out like this. Also, this is the form. So whenever people go to this form, when they fill in their first name and they fill in their email, they will go to your container, the one that you created. Because without those container, we cannot create automated email segment or form. And then after I satisfy, I click save and publish. Okay, let me check. Okay, there are a few options that I want to share to you. One, if you just want to share the link, yes, you will get a link for this form. If you don't have a website, you can use this link. Usually, you can send this link probably to your subscriber or so on, or you can embed this form into your website. So if you already have a website, when people come to your website, they can view this form. This is the code. This is usually the code we use for WordPress lah. You can use this code. Probably later, I'm going to share to you how to put this form into your website. But now you have a form. Now you have a working form. But I just this one. I just click save and publish. Okay, now I click form. I click online form. Okay, this is the form that I created just now. This is the form. Okay, I turn off the old form. Okay, so this is the form that I have created just now. So I click this form. I click this form. Okay, there's a first name and email address. So whoever fill in this, for example, let me give an example. I type Hafiz and I put my DMC email. Then I click subscribe. Okay, thank you for subscribing. So now you don't have an email. Initially, you don't have email. But when people post form, now you have their email. Okay, number of submission was 0. Okay, let me refresh this. Just a moment. You go to subscriber, you go to categories. I click. Now got one subscriber, which is if I click this subscriber, it's me lah. Because I just fill in the form just now. I just fill in that form just now. Okay, now we have a container and also a database. Now what if? Oh, sorry. Now what is the next step? And the next step, we're coming into the automation of email. It means whoever coming or whoever enter this form, probably we're going to create what we call welcome sequence. This is one of the common one lah. Okay, let me show you the slide so you can get a better view of what do I mean by welcome sequence. Moment. Here's my slide. Okay. This is what we call welcome sequence. It means, or in other words, you create an email or you send an email to them when they already sign up to your email newsletter. Question: my website has a form done by website creator. Do I need to inform the vendor to change the form? Mine is not automated. Not necessarily, but check which form they're using. It is better usually in order for you to automate this form to email marketing platform. Usually, email marketing platform have their own separate form. So if you want to change, yeah, my suggestion go for it. But it depends which email marketing platform that you want to use. Because if not, you need to do it manually. I mean, when you need to do it manually, what do I mean by manually? It means you need to go, like this is your engine mailer, you need to go to subscriber, then you need to click manage, and then you need to add each one of them, like add subscriber, then you add them one by one. Let's say you use engine mailer. Okay, yeah, if you're using engine mailer and if you want it to automate it, my suggestion, create the form here, like the one that I shared to you just now, and then at the end of the form, you see integrate into your website, right? Go for that, and if you have a programmer, then just give the code to them. Then know what to do. They will know what to do. Okay, yeah, Mr. Michael, I hope that answers your question. Okay, need to inform the vendor to integrate it in. Yeah, yes, but yeah, please take note also the usually this is what we call term and condition that you opt in for that vendor lah, because I'm afraid they might charge you. Yeah, but if you want it to be automated, this is what I would suggest lah. But if you're using WordPress, yeah, it's super easy. You don't need to go through programmer. So okay, yeah, all right. Now we go to autoresponder. I just click autoresponder. So this is the beginning. We want to create, let me delete this. We want to create what we call a welcome sequence. Before you create any sequence, you need to have a rough idea in your mind. Okay, now they sign up into my container or my email list, what I want them to do. Okay, first, of course, they will receive an email or probably thank you or welcome to this newsletter and so on, so on. After that, for a few days or probably after one day, they're going to receive another email. And after they receive those emails, if they read, they will going to receive another email. So on, so on, so on, so on. Usually, this is the basic one. Yeah? Let me show it to you. Okay. This is usually the basic one. The basic, the layout lah, the basic layout sequence that we're going to create today. This one I have it for you. So from those email lists, then we will send an email. The moment they register, they will send. We will send an welcome email to set an expectation. What do I mean by set an expectation? Usually, this is what I will do. They already signed up for our newsletter. I will set the expectation. I say, hey, this is who I am. This is what you're gonna get. Probably you're gonna get 3 emails a week from me learning about digital marketing and so on, so on, so on. So no sales yet. No sales yet. Just appreciating them. Great job joining this probably a super fantastic email list. You will receive a lot of values. Stay tuned. Expectation. Set and welcome email for expectation. For those who don't know how to write an email, of course, I will share ChatGPT also. But this is what we're going to do. So the moment, if you look at the moment they sign up for to join the email list, they will receive one email, which is welcome email on the day 0 itself. The day 0, it means the moment they register, they will receive an email. And then probably I will going to wait for 1 or 2 days. This is where I will start send an email or what we call value email. It means I show them how I can help them, and at the end of email, I put CTA, call to action. In other words, if they are interested, come. If they're not interested, It's okay. And then I'm going to wait for one more day or 2 more days. Then I will send another email. And then I will send another email, but this is focused on video. I will share my value based on video. So this is the third email. This is the third email. You will share value based on video. So now they're going to see, a value, the second email, which is the value, and the third email, value based on video. Number 4, I'm going to engage with them. So probably I wait 1 more day or 2 days. I'm going to wait. This is where I start focusing on engaging them on a personalization level. And I'm going to wait last day, 1 more day, and this is where I start send my promotional email. And of course, you can craft this funnel as complex as you want, or as as simple as you want. But at the end of the day, it depends on how you craft this funnel. But this is simple funnel, the one that I shared to you, the one that we will create today. Okay, now I already shared to you how to create the email list and how you can get those people to come into your email list. Now it's time for our first email. We're going to send out first email, because imagine, if I say we're going to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to create 5 email here, which have a delay. Each email have a delay for 1 day. So it means whoever that come in after this to join this email list will receive 5 sets of email. So this is what we call automation. And of course, there are more complex automation tool that can trigger. We call it trigger. It means if they buy, they're going to receive another email. If they don't buy, they're going to receive another email. But of course, using Engine Mailer, we don't have that capabilities. That capabilities usually go for more complex email marketing platform. But if you plan to get a start, this is also good. Okay, let me share to you how to do it. So go to your dashboard. Let's click autoresponder. Sorry. When you click autoresponder, I want you to click autoresponder. Let it load a bit. And now this is your autoresponder name. For example, I want to put DMChampion automation. So I know, because you can create multiple autoresponder later. So now you know whoever, any email that I set in this DMChampion automation, whoever joined my email list, the DMChampion that I created before, going to receive this email. A subcategory, you can trigger this DMChampion. The trigger here means when they join. How they join? They fill in your form. When they fill in your form, the one that I shared just now, they're going to eligible, or they're going to go through this autoresponder setting. And then click next. Now I will change here. It will ask you to add a day. Usually the first one is day 0. Okay. Yeah, take note. Yeah, this is day 0, which is the day itself. Then I click create. Okay, so this is template name. Probably this is what I say. The first one, we want to send an email that set up the expectation. Who are we? Who am I? How I'm going to help you? How many emails they're going to receive from me? I'm going to teach you blah 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 and so on. So that's the expectation that you want to set from your first email. So probably I want to say welcome email. This is the template. This is just for your reference, expectation. What time should the email be sent? This is what we call trigger. Just click same time recipient sign up. This is sender name. This is your name lah. I mean your name as a sender. For example, usually I put admin lah. But it depends. You can put whatever names that you want when you want to send email. You can put your own name also can. Then you put your sender email. Take note, if you just started using this account, or you just started using the moment that I shared this account to you, and if you plan to use any email except Gmail, you need to do some verification first. It's very simple verification. They will send a code to your email, and you verify. It's very simple lah. And then you click a subject. Subject what? This is what we call subject line. And if you don't have any idea, now let us use AI to help you, to help us. For example, this is I'm going to use ChatGPT. You can use GPT-4, GPT 3.5. It's up to you. But the best way I would suggest, of course, write using your own. Okay, but now, okay, write an email or write a welcome email to my subscriber, to my email subscriber. So I want ChatGPT to write for me, subscriber. The goal, I'm selling, for example, I'm selling digital marketing service. Okay, you give some background to this robot, so they know who is the audience of yours. Sorry. Okay, and then the goal for this email is to give them expectation. Okay, expectation. I will send educational email 3 days, 3 times a week. And I can help your business grow, so on, so on, by using. It doesn't matter how you want to write but the point is you give a info to this robot. Then you just enter. Sorry. Yeah. This fast view, this I'm not feeling that well, so my apologies. Okay, so wonderful. So the AI already helped me to write a letter. But of course, you can customize this email as many as you want. You want to make it sad, you want to make it happy, you want to make it exciting, you want to make the email joyful. It's up to you. Because right now what I want to share is how you can apply this concept. Okay, probably I just choose this. I just take it as it is. Copy. Yeah, I just copy here lah. And just copy on the digital marketing expert. I copy. And then I go back to my autoresponder. Okay. Remember, this is day 0. This is the day 0, the welcome email, expectation email. So the subject line. What subject line is okay? This one. This is the subject line that you probably come out from the ChatGPT. And then design your template. I want you to click create. This is where you start designing your email. You can use the preset template. Technically, it's up to you. Actually, it's up to you. It depends on your industry. But based on my experience, if you're doing service, based on my experience lah. But of course, you can choose whatever you want here. When this is all for you. But usually I will use the blank one. It works for me. I think the blank one usually works for me. But it's up to you, yeah. Okay. So this is what we call email. You want to design the email content. So probably now I just write the paragraph here. I paste my email just now, the one that I copied from ChatGPT. Okay, take note. See subscriber name. Wait, subscriber name, and is there any your name? Your name, probably just put your name lah. But this subscriber name, if you leave it as it is, then all email that we're going to send will put subscriber name. The text literally will be the subscriber name. We don't want that. We want to make it personalized. So we want whoever read this message or whoever read this email going to see their name there. So this is what we call personalization. How to change it? You just click. You just highlight here. You just delete. There's a term called merge tab. This one. But take note, yeah. If you don't have first name available, if you don't collect for first name, it will blank. Dear first name, and then I just put it here like this. And then I read, I think that's okay. Okay, this one probably I just delete, warm regards. Okay, let's delete. Okay, so probably this is my first email. Just okay. Right, probably if after you, oh, this one need to delete. Okay, so after you satisfy, or probably you want to add more button inside of it, it's up to you. I mean, if you want to add button, simply just go to your, simply just go to button. I mean, simply just go to button and hover it here. You can change the button. Probably you want to say click here to get 5% discount or so on. And then you put the link. I mean, yeah, when people click the button, where they go, where are they being directed to? But for now, I'm not going to click it. I don't want to use button lah, because the goal from this email is to give them expectation. I'm not going to ask them to do anything yet. So after I'm satisfied with this, I just click save and exit. Okay, now after I click save and exit, take note, yeah. Now my first, which is day 0 email, is done. But take note, yeah, take note. I mean, okay, you say, oh yeah, very excited. Day 0 email is done. But I still have 4 more emails I need to create. Yeah, it might seem tedious initially, but imagine the pain of creating 5 emails, or the pain of creating 5 different emails to 100,000 or to 10,000 customers. This is only 5 times. So I will finish one more. I finish one time, 4 more times. And whoever come into my email list later will receive all of this email. Okay, now finish, day 0 finish. So if you look at my slide, I mean, it depends on how you plan to, what they call, organize, yeah, your day. But if you look at day 1, wait for day 1. So sorry, wait for 1 day. So now I know, okay, I'm going to wait for 1 day. So I click add a day here, probably day 1, okay, which is day 0 probably now, day 1 is tomorrow, okay, according to what I want. So now I create another email sequence. So this one probably the one that I share the value CTA. So this is where I will share more about my business. How can I help them? And then if they are interested, they should click this link, so on. They should click this button, so on. So now if you see here, you can create, I mean, it's up to you how many the delay that you want. And if you click what time should be sent, you can choose, or you can schedule the email. It depends on your objective. And of course, at the end of the day, you're going to create an email for this one, which is day 1 email. And imagine if you don't want to send on day 2, you're probably going to send on day 3. So you're going to skip day 2. Can, I mean, after you finish this day 1 email, you just add a day, then choose day 3. Then you click create. So now you can see the whole sequence of your email. When they come into this email list, they're going to email their expectation. And then if you look at the way I suggest, or probably you're going to give them email that share about value, your value. And then on the 3rd day, you're going to share that also a value, but in a video base. And probably after 2 days, or you're going to give them or 3 more days. On the day 6, you're going to give them, this is the time for you to give an offer. So now you see, day 0, day 1, I talk about something else. Day 3, talk about something else. Day 6, now about offer. And imagine in day 6, you want to give them 2 emails instead of 1. Can. Who says cannot? Just click this 3 dot, click edit details, create another one. Now you see you have 2 emails. Probably you're going. This is promo email. Okay, it doesn't show there. I mean, I need to finish all of this, and then it will show there. And then probably, and then the second one, probably you want to put the deadline email. The deadline means this offer is probably only valid for 1 more hour. If you don't take this opportunity now, you're going to miss out forever. Some kind of like that. It depends on how you structure it. So at the end of the day, you have the tools. So the moment people signing up into your form or your say the container, you're going to send email to them automatically for what 6 days. For 6 days. But you know, on day 0, what kind of email that you send, day 1, day 3, and day 6, and you can make it more. Day 14. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you how you plan your funnel. So yeah, I'm not going to like create manual single email, but I already shared to you how you can use that. Probably I leave it as it is, and after you satisfy, after you satisfy, you can click save and publish. Oh yeah, it's error because I don't have this lah. But let me delete all of this. I think this one error because I don't put the email. Probably I put admin at abc.com. Probably, but of course, I don't verify this email. I mean, if you want to verify, just click this verify. They will send a code to this email. But I think the email that I verify is DMC one. Let me check. No, still not verified. Yeah, and this one I verified. So because this is a what I call demo account, the one that I usually share to my student. I'm not going to use the real industry one that we use for clients, but yeah, at the end of the day, the steps there. The steps is similar, and the way you create those email is similar. So you have for day 3 or day 6, it depends the gap that you want to choose, and then just click save and publish. And let me delete this. But just note, because I just want to show you how the interface look when you click save and publish. Okay, wait, just give me a moment. Done. Make sure you see here. Make sure, there's a 2 option here, the play button and the stop button. If you click the stop, it will pause the autoresponder. We don't want that. We want to play the autoresponder. So whoever comes into my this platform will receive my email according to what I said. Day 0, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And of course, when it comes to sequence, there's a lot of ways or there's a lot of strategies in terms of sequence. This one usually I call welcome email sequence. There is also a sequence we call a product aware sequence. This is where people doesn't know anything about your product. You make them know. Usually we send 3 email. We share more about their problems before we share about our solution. Second, we share about how our solution can help them. But I mean the solution. Okay, as example, if they have knee pain, then usually sequence number 1 will tell them, oh, this knee pain probably can destroy their life, destroy their quality life. Why? Because imagine every time if you want to walk, you will suffer. Okay, for example, that's like exaggerating, but that's how usually we do it. And solution number 2, we share more. Sequence number 2, we share more about how this solution actually can help their knee pain, but without introducing our product yet. And sequence number 3, that's where we share about our product, how this product actually can solve their problems at all. This is what we call product aware sequence. And lastly, number 3, for those who are doing e-commerce, this is what we call retargeting sequence. This is if you have a people that probably add to cart to your website, but they haven't paid a payment. This is what we call abandoned cart lah. So we can use all of these targeting strategies and so on. I think it's also, I believe it's a good introduction to all of you for email automation. Of course, I already shared to you the necessary tools that you can do. At the end of the day, it's about testing. You do test, you do a lot of testing. But take note, sometimes this is what will happen if you have if you have a lot of subscribers. What do I mean by lot? Probably you have more than 1,000. Sometimes those subscribers or those email are not valid. I mean, for example, like you send to 1,000 people, Probably the only valid email is probably 980, 20 is invalid. So that one also will be considered as sent. Also will taken from your quota, but you can get the report, or this email we cannot send to this email, blah 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 blah. But your quota also going to be charged. So that's why I say choose wisely which package that you want to take. If you don't really mind about sending email a month, I mean, if your job is not like you want to send a lot of email a month, yeah, you can use this. But if you plan to send a lot of email a month, but you don't have a lot of subscribers, probably other email marketing platform is suitable for you. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Thank you. So I hope today's session is helpful to all of you lah. Yeah, my goal is always to at least you get something out of it that you can do for your business. So that's my goal lah. Usually for DMChampion, you can get this. Probably you can make some the changes to your business in a positive way. So if you don't have any question, yeah, thank you very much for joining tonight. I really appreciate you coming to this discussion. Yeah, thank you very much and stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.